Once upon a time, in a deep forest, lived two friends, Daisy the little mouse and Benny the beaver. They were very different, and that made their friendship truly special. Daisy was small and quick. She loved to run and jump. Benny was big and strong and could build wonderful wooden houses. One day, while Daisy was playing in the forest, she heard a loud sound. She ran toward it and saw Benny struggling to lift a huge piece of wood. Daisy decided to help. She climbed onto the log and began to gnaw it, making it lighter. Benny was very grateful to his tiny friend. From that day on, Daisy and Benny became best friends. They spent lots of time together, played, and always helped each other. One day, Benny wanted to build a new little house for Daisy, but he didn't have the tools he needed. Daisy immediately offered to help. She collected small sticks and leaves, and Benny used them to build a beautiful home for her. The house turned out spacious and cozy. Inside, there was plenty of room for Daisy and her friends. Daisy was very happy to have such a wonderful friend who could build such lovely houses. One day, as Daisy and Benny were walking through the forest, they heard someone crying. They ran toward the sound and found a little fox caught in a trap. Daisy and Benny immediately started digging around the trap until they finally freed the frightened fox. The fox was very grateful. "My name is Rusty," he said. "I lost my friends and I'm all alone." Daisy and Benny told him he wasn't alone anymore, and that they would be his friends. From then on, Rusty became their friend too. Together they played, explored the forest, and spent happy days side by side. One day, they heard a legend about a hidden treasure. Excited, the three friends decided to search for it together. They looked through the heart of the forest and finally found a chest filled with golden coins and sparkling jewels. But they quickly understood that no treasure could ever replace their friendship. They hugged and promised to stay best friends forever. One day, Daisy got sick. She couldn't run or play, and she felt very sad. Benny and Rusty decided to do everything they could to help her. They prepared warm, tasty food to help her get better. They also made a soft and comfortable bed for Daisy so she could rest and recover. Daisy was very thankful to her friends. She understood that true friendship means being there in hard times. When Daisy recovered, they organized a celebration. They made food and cakes, invited their forest friends, and enjoyed a joyful, happy day. That day, they realized that they had become more than friends. They had become a true family. Daisy, Benny, and Rusty spent their days playing and learning new things together. They explored new places and met new animals in the forest. One day, they heard about a beautiful meadow full of the tastiest berries and vegetables. They decided to go there together. They found the meadow, but to their surprise, it was already taken by a group of raccoons who were picking berries and vegetables just for themselves. Daisy, Benny, and Rusty tried to talk to the raccoons and politely asked if they could share. But the raccoons were grumpy and refused. The friends didn't give up. They decided to find another meadow, and soon discovered a new one deep in the forest. They enjoyed the delicious berries and vegetables, happy that they had found the meadow on their own, without needing anyone else. They gathered many berries to take with them, so they could share them with other forest animals. The friends walked home, joyful and proud of their adventure and the new things they had learned together.